Okay, so why is there an opportunity with Facebook ad agencies? Like, what is the disconnect? Where is the business opportunity, right? Because if you follow my stuff, you know that I'm not big on these type of videos where I talk about opportunity and motivation and things like that. I'm much more into kind of the pragmatic, applicable, actionable kind of step-by-step tutorials, which really, in my opinion, help people more. But I really want to just make it very clear, what an amazing opportunity this is and why it's a very good opportunity. So, because the more you believe in it, the more that you know it works, the more that you've seen it work, for hundreds of my other students, thousands of my other students who've made it work, then really you'll understand that all it takes is you not giving up and you actually kind of sticking it out and just going through the motions of following the steps, and actually making it work for yourself, right? So you are the 1%. I know it's easy to kind of get lost in the fact that, everyone that we associate with, if you're watching this, your friends in the course, the other people in the course, right? We all know about Facebook ads. We all kind of know, if you're to this point in the course, you know significantly more than 99.9% of the earth about Facebook ads. Literally, you are in the 99th percentile if you've watched and understood and took notes up until this point. And if you're thinking to yourself, no, you're not, yes, unfortunately, or fortunately, actually, you definitely are. Trust me when I say that. It's very easy to get lost in the fact that it seems like everyone else knows about Facebook ads, but think about it. You're actually friends with other people in this niche, right? You associate with other people in this niche. The people you talk to every day are probably people who kind of know about internet marketing and Facebook ads and e-commerce and all of these things, right? But most of the world doesn't. Your dentist doesn't, right? Your doctor doesn't. Your lawyer, right? Your physical therapist, your acupuncturist, your chiropractors, right? They know about their own craft. They know about, how to fix your teeth or how to clean your teeth or how to crack your back or neck or realign you, right? Because it's what they studied and it's what their friend groups do. And people, get lost and they kind of get caught up in the fact that everyone knows about Facebook ads. Like, how could I add value, right? People ask me all the time, why would somebody buy from my Shopify store when they could just go to AliExpress and get it cheaper? And pretty much the answer is because they don't know about AliExpress. They know about Shopify. They see the ad on their Facebook, and that's most of what business is, right? It's organizing information. It's presenting an offer to someone at the right time, in the right medium, at the right price, and everything kind of coalesces and they buy. And it's just that simple. At any given time, somebody could go to Target and Walmart and Amazon and all of these different stores to cross-check the prices, but if it's a reasonable price, they buy it, right? And it's the same thing with Facebook ads. All we're doing, guys, is we are basically fulfilling the need, adding value, because there's an absolutely enormous disconnect between local businesses that every city has and needs, right, and the online marketing world. I can guarantee you that 99% of local businesses in your city right now don't use Facebook ads, but they are, maybe they've run an ad in the radio or like in the testimonial section or, in the newspaper or even on TV or things like that, or maybe a billboard, right? There's a lot of other different advertising mediums that are very, very inefficient, unbelievably inefficient compared to using Facebook ads. But Facebook ads are very difficult, and they might not be difficult for you, right? Or maybe they were at first, but maybe you're starting to understand them more now. And if you go through the course again, then you'll understand them a lot more. But Facebook ads are incredibly difficult for most people, and they seem overwhelming, and people don't know anything about online marketing. They've probably heard about it. I'm sure they've heard about Facebook, right? And so when you present the opportunity in the right way, which we're going to show you exactly how to do. I share my exact templates that I use, for phone calls. I share my exact templates that I use for emails, exactly that I've used to sign a ton of different businesses to my Facebook ad agency, and that you're going to use to sign to your own Facebook ad agency, right? So what we're going to do, guys, essentially, is we are going to bridge the gap and find the cash-rich businesses that are going to be your perfect clients. And I'm going to give you every single resource that you need to sign them on and to run Facebook ads for them for a monthly retainer, guys. And the opportunity is there. And the reason that the opportunity is there and the reason that this is going to be so easy for you guys once you get started is the following two reasons, right? The first reason is the easiest type of client in the world to keep, right, is a client that you're making significantly more money for than you cost, right? So if you go out and you get signed and you sign up a dentist, right, and you make him $3,000 in your first month by bringing them in new clients, by bringing them in new lifetime clients, but by teaching them that, the value ladder, that these clients are going to stay for a long time. They're going to be very, they're going to be very profitable over time by doing, not only just teeth cleanings, but also whitenings, retainers, right? Any cosmetic stuff, all of these types of upsells that dentistry and doctors use to, really become really profitable. And if you're making them, $3,000 a month and you only cost, $1,000 a month, then it's the biggest no-brainer in the world, right? Why would somebody not want $2,000 profit that they wouldn't have without you? So you are the easiest type of client, right? Because you're making them more money than you cost. And that is the beautiful thing. The hard thing is proving to somebody who's never worked with you before that that's actually the case. But once you do it once, right? Once you get those testimonials going, then it really starts to snowball. Because the second reason that it's the best type of opportunity is referrals, right? Referrals in this business are absolutely crazy, because when you start to make a dentist money, when you start to, bring them all these new clients and you're showing them that you're bringing them the clients, and we'll show you exactly how to do that, then what's going to happen, right? They're going to tell all of their friends. They're going to tell all of their dentist friends that they went to, dentistry school with. They're going to tell all of their friends. Maybe they know somebody who owns a doctor's practice or a chiropractor's, how amazing you are and what type of value that you're adding to their business by using this mystical Facebook advertising to bring them a bunch more profit that they didn't otherwise have, right? And all of a sudden you have all of these referrals coming from people, who are already, and when you get a referral, guys, signing that person is so incredibly easy. Because if I said, yes, sign up with, Kevin, he's an amazing Facebook ads artist, Facebook ads agency, and I'm saying that to my best friend, he's not going to question me, right? He's going to say, okay, and he's going to immediately pay, right? So affiliates are seriously the easiest and best types of clients to sign, because they're literally so little work to actually bring in as a new customer. And what I like to do, guys, and we'll talk about this more later, but we have some amazing little hacks to incentivize clients that we do have to introduce us and to affiliate us and to get us new clients. And we have some really good incentives that we're going to teach you guys later on in this module, guys. So that is the opportunity, right? You are the 1%. You might not feel like it. You might not believe it, but please trust me when I tell you that you really are. It's very easy to forget that all of our friends and the people that we associate with are also online marketers, but 99.9999% of the world is not. So we're bridging the gap between cash-rich businesses who don't have any marketing skills, and we're going to show them how powerful Facebook advertising is and how profitable it can be for their business. And so I hope you guys enjoyed this one, guys, and let's get to the next.